Hello, this is MrCoolPotato and welcome to my Oculus Quest 2 review. This video is broken up into parts, so there will be timestamps in the description and pinned comment below. So this is the Quest 2, Oculus's cheapest and best headset yet. I've been using it for about 6 weeks now, and I could just say it is amazing. It's the first VR headset I've ever owned, so I won't really be comparing it to other headsets. So the display on the Quest 2 is very good in my opinion. It has a 1832 by 1920 per eye resolution, single panel RGB LCD display with little to no screen door effect. Although it is there and visible, it's not that noticeable unless you focus on it. The Quest 2 also has adjustable IPD settings, interpupillary distance, distance between the eyes in millimeters for those of you who don't know, 58 millimeters, 63 millimeters, and 68 millimeters. Sadly, it cannot adjust to anything other than those, but it's not unbearable if you don't have exactly one of those settings. The Oculus Quest 2 comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processor. It's very good with most games, and will get the job done even though some graphics will have to be sacrificed. Every game I've tried has ran smoothly, except for a VR chat game with tons of things to render in, but that's it. I love the controllers. They fit in my hand, they have all the features that you would need in most VR games, and each button has a capacitive touch sensor so it could detect if you touch it. I don't really use this circular touch sensor thing too much. I mostly rest my fingers on the buttons or joysticks. They are super comfortable, and I do this with my straps to kind of have like a better way to hold it in my hands, but it works either way. The tracking is pretty good. I haven't had any problems with them disconnecting or losing tracking at all. Of course, because the Quest 2 uses inside-out tracking, it cannot track if the controller is directly behind you. But you would never need that, as you would always be looking at them or at least be in the tracking range of the cameras. The buttons are super nice, feel very good to click, and same with the triggers. The triggers do have a travel distance. It's not just one button, but it can be useful in some games. One problem I've had is a squeaky trigger on my right controller. Sometimes it goes away, but it's still there. The tracking is pretty great. Again, I've never had any issues with it. It just works like any other VR headset should. One thing is that you can't use it in dark rooms, but most of the time you will be using it in a room with light. Hand tracking is pretty cool, but not that useful in my opinion, because they can lose tracking if you're too far away or close to each other. I'm just gonna say that I have never had any issues with the stock strap. A lot of people have been saying that the strap is absolute trash, but I don't find that. I have strapped a battery pack on the back to help with front heaviness, which is only noticeable during long play sessions, and it works great. The stock foam pad around outside is perfectly fine, there are no complaints there. The battery life is about 2 hours, which is pretty good, and playing for longer than that could cause eye strain, so it's a good amount of time. The batteries that came with the controller are great and last anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks out of the box, but after that you will need one AA per controller. The controllers are very power efficient and last about 2 to 3 weeks on a charge, depending on how much you use them. The games. There are a lot. They have made some adjustments to the graphics of some games to port them from PC VR, but there are some very popular ones like Half-Life Alyx, Boneworks, and Minecraft VR that have sadly not made it to the Quest 2's library. But those are only 3 games compared to the vast library on the Quest 2. Even though you're not in the mood to spend any money on games, there are still super fun titles like Rec Room, VR Chat, and Echo Arena that are completely free and a blast. My personal favorite games are Rec Room, Pistol Whip, I highly recommend Pistol Whip, Job Simulator, and Super Hot. They all look and run great. The downsides. You might already know this. You probably already know this. It is required to have a Facebook account to use the device. That's right, required. This may not be an issue for some people, but if you don't like Facebook, maybe look into something else. Also, the speakers. They're not that bad, like for a group when you're constantly giving the headset to other people, but plugging in a pair of earbuds make a world of difference. And that's it. Not many bad things. Although I do wish I would have Minecraft VR though. Should you buy? Yes. This thing is only $300 for an all-in-one experience, no expensive PC needed. And it has one of the best resolution screens on the market, a fast processor, ton of games, and it's loads of fun. Watching YouTube videos about it is nothing compared to the real experience. Overall, in my months or so of playing it, I've had a blast. Most of the experiences get you so immersed, it's amazing. Well, that's it. That's all you need to know about the Oculus Quest 2. Feel free to comment any questions that you might have, and I will try to reply to them as soon as possible. And I know you hear this a lot, but if you did enjoy this video, and maybe my other gameplay videos, please consider subscribing. It helps you out by delivering you a couple cool videos a week, and it helps me out by getting more people to watch my videos. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see ya!